but I can lift, which is my favorite thing to do. But today's a good day because I'm feeling better. And tomorrow, I get to max my lifts. I'm gonna be dead. But the reason why I'm maxing tomorrow is because all next week, Christmas, I'm gonna do a deload week. I'll still be here, but it's low reps and low weight to get my body. My body's been taxed so badly because of all the, probably since I've been going live. Like for some reason I feel like I have to almost go to 1 rep max, which is silly. But I got my Christmas sweater out. It's my newest one, just bought it just for fun. I really enjoy having a bunch of Christmas sweaters, got 5 of them. And it's way too hot for me to wear it. I try to wear it during the lifting session, but it doesn't work out. But I love Christmas sweaters. It puts a smile on people's face, or they think that guy's stupid. Either way, I have fun, and I don't care what but anybody else or what, sorry, that's a completely bad way to say it. I don't care what people think about me. That's the right way to say it. All right, here we go. So, Olympic lifting. So this is day 9 of going live for an entire year. Entire year of my lifting. I've lift 5 days a week, 2 hours a day I'm at the gym. So I'm gonna go live for an entire year. But I do Olympic lifting, and today is gonna be a lighter day. Lighter day because tomorrow I get to max. More than likely it's not gonna be that good because it's been such a huge session for the last, 6 weeks. Been hitting heavy weights, and my central nervous system's telling me, you suck. Come on, knee. Wake up. That was better. It'll be good to get my body rest. So if you're new, I'm going live for an entire year with my Olympic lifting. Hopefully encourage a few people. The gym is not scary. Don't wait till New Year's resolution. Well, another thing, February 1st, it's dead in here. January 1st or 2nd, it's so packed at the gym. But like I said, by February 1st, everybody's gone. So you should start going to the gym now. Go to the gym now. Like if I turn the camera around, you'll see it's not many people in here. But if you're watching on January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, oh my goodness, it's gonna be so packed in here. So many people. And then you might be thinking, if the gym's always like this, I'm not gonna keep going to the gym. Nope, it's not like that. Whew, I'm so glad today is the day before max. Because probably my favorite day is the max day. But yeah, you can count on me not to coach you, barely to talk to you. Well, no, I take that back, I talk a lot. Apparently, I didn't realize how much I talk. But just to give you a nod and say, hey, you can do it, keep it up. If you watch long enough, you'll see people, other guys come up to me and, you know, talk to them and give each other encouragement on lifting to keep lifting. All right, snatch balance. The goal is not to move, not to push the bar, but to drop. Probably get people saying, hey, what does lifting have to do with real estate? But nothing. It has nothing to do with it. I just love lifting. I do it 5 days a week. Been doing it for like, oh my goodness. Olympic lifting for like 10 years now. Favorite thing to do. Now this is just my warm up. But it has nothing to do with real estate. Real estate's amazing. It allows me to be able to do what my passion is without working a job. Job means, what do you think? Let me ask you. Comment, what does JOB stand for? JOB, a job. What does that stand for? Oh, my back's feeling a tad better. What does JOB stand for when you're working a job? Put a comment. What does JOB stand for? I think you're working just over broke. When you're working a JOB, oh, okay, stop doing that. I got a little problem the other day. I think it's a twisting. I need to lay off for a little bit. But yeah, when you're working a JOB, you're living just over broke. You're living just over broke, and your boss is, well, this is how you'll know you're living just over broke. Your boss is paying you just enough to keep you working without quitting, but not so much money it takes money out of their pocket. If they paid you what you were worth, they would go broke. So what I found is find another way to make money rather than working for somebody else. So, all right. So I guess another reason why I'm talking a little bit more is I don't have to psych myself out for this, or up for this lifting session, because today, so pumped, hopefully get my body ready for max tomorrow. And this is not a normal max, it's just I want to max out, which means the heaviest weight, 1 rep. I want to do it because I'm doing a deload week. It wasn't necessarily programmed, and it's not supposed to, like I would have done, if I was doing a competition or something, I would have done a little differently this entire week, but I just figure I'm gonna be doing a deload week. Let's go ahead and max tomorrow. But yeah, so I invest in real estate. Just imagine, I'm gonna go grab a towel. I'm gonna keep talking while I grab a towel. So imagine you were not working a job, but you still had enough money coming in to provide for your family, get all the things you need, you know, do whatever you want, because you have enough money coming in. That would give you 40 plus hours a week to do whatever it is you want to do. Say it's taking up pottery. I don't know why I thought of pottery, I just did. But, or Olympic lifting, or fishing. I mean, you name it. You have 40 plus hours a week not working for somebody else. That's exactly why I wanted to invest in real estate. I wanted financial freedom. Now I can just lift. Honestly, I could stay here all day if I really wanted to, but I like going home, hanging out with the family, coaching some people, how to invest in real estate, do some podcasts, but no, I never miss. If I program my schedule around my lifting. I'll even skip going golfing sometimes because it gets into my lifting. Okay, here we go. Actually, no, I won't say that. I don't skip golf. I golf around my lifting schedule. That's how I know I can go live 5 days a week for an entire year. Okay, here we go. So I'm supposed to go to 60%. I'll probably go a little heavier than that, but just doubles, just to get the body moving. You don't want to get stiff or sore before max. Well, I don't know if I'll get it, but my goal on snatch tomorrow is 275. Never hit that. I got 270, but depending on how my body feels, we'll see. But more than likely, I'm not going to hit that. But we'll try for it. Hopefully my body's going to be a little more rested. Okay. I need to get to 60%. Okay, you'll know. I've said this many times. I'm terrible at math. What's 75? Let's start at 40%. Now let's just do 50%. What's half of 275? Is that 135? I'm already at 50%. I can't do that low. Like if I'm lifting, I have to be able to get a little higher. You know what? I'll give myself a little, I usually jump to 155, but that's like getting to where the top is. I'll do 145. And so you'll see, oh man, Dustin, you're doing so little weight. Yeah, honestly, I found, doing this for 10 years, when day before a lift, I have to come in and move, but I don't want to do too much to where my body is tired, or it's more my central nervous system. It's not necessarily the muscles. And so I hopefully get my body, what would it say, just ready. So when I come in, get ready like I'm gonna lift and destroy my body and get everything from warm-ups to lifting, and then basically I leave right when I'm supposed to be hitting the heavier weights, and my body's like, hey, what just happened? Oh, I don't have to work hard today. Now I can just recover. I don't know if that's what works out, but that's how it works for me. All right, so 145, piece of cake. My hands are doing much better. I tore 2 Mondays ago, but they're feeling okay. All right. Yeah, what's 60% of 275? I don't have my calculator out, but I'm not good at math. What's 60% of 275? Here, okay, here's double, snatch double. Snatch double, 145. That's feeling good. I mean, it's really light, but my body's not feeling like it's falling apart. So hopefully this is gonna help tomorrow feel better. If I get anywhere near 270, I'd be happy. You know what, I really should do a pull. A couple days ago, I pulled my groin getting into the truck. I went like this, and it hurt, which was really weird. So, funny enough, I don't hurt myself lifting, I hurt myself doing random things. But now it's healed. That was like Tuesday it happened. All right. So what is 60% of 275? I don't know. I gotta probably get my calculator. Did anybody comment? If you did, I can't see it because I'm lifting. But I appreciate you commenting. Maybe I'll see it later. What's 60%? Again, even though I'm successfully employed, I don't have a job, I'm not that smart. More than likely, you're smarter than me. Okay, 60% of 270. What is that? Well, half is 137. And then 10% more, 270, 27. So 155, 165, somewhere there. All right, let's see. I would say it's 160. Well, let's see, pull up. Got the calculator, divided by, nope, times. Yep, 165, ooh. Yeah, it took me a long time to figure that out. Like I said, more than likely, you're much smarter than me. And if I figured out how to invest in real estate and make money every month, you can too. It's actually not that hard. All right, let's get back to lifting. All right, this is only 155. Great, I got a couple more. So I won't do a bull squat again. I'll be fine. It's just snatch 155. I'm not doing hook grip. Hook grip is when you get your thumb and you grab it so it doesn't spin. I'm not gonna do that. It kind of hurts my hands at the moment, so don't need to. Not bad. It's actually feeling okay. I mean, especially for how light it is, it feels okay. Snatch double. And as you can see, I take my time because I want my technique. It's almost a routine. Well, no, it is routine. So that every time I get, hopefully everything's the same. Okay, one thing I just noticed. I smell pretty bad. Probably shouldn't tell you that. But man, when I'm lifting it up, actually when I'm in the squat, I could smell myself. Oh, buddy. Maybe it's just a shirt. I'll tell myself it's the shirt. But good thing nobody's lifting around me. That's the funny thing about any gym. These platforms don't get used nearly as much as every other piece of equipment. Sorry. I gotta. Probably should get a new towel. I'm gonna glue my nose in it. All right, so we got 160. I'm just gonna jump up to 165. Nope. Just can't. Stop it. I always think, let's just go up weight. If all else fails, go up and weight. Okay, double at, what is this? Is this 160? Help me out, what is this? 35, 45, 55, 60, it is 165. Okay, last snatch for the day, getting my body ready for tomorrow's max. As you can tell, I'm not that smart. Actually, it's more math. Math is not good in my brain. I suck at math. Good thing I have accountants do all the work, making sure my money's okay. That was okay. Got my head through, but my hips, you can tell, I don't know, you can't tell, but my hips were behind me. It should be under. And my knees are, I guess I'm kind of taking it gingerly on my knees. All right, here we go, one more. Snatch doubles, getting ready for tomorrow, max day. I'm so excited. So excited to max. That was okay. Hopefully my body's gonna take or cooperate tomorrow on my max day. Okay, so that was snatch doubles to 60%. That wasn't bad. Okay, where? I'm gonna try to get 325 tomorrow, but like I said, not a normal max day like I would do differently. Okay, blew my nose on that side. There we go. That's all I got. But what my starting weight be? So 325. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a calculator. If 325 is what I want to hit. I've hit it before, but it seems really heavy right now. 60% is 195. We'll start at 155. Take fives off, 155. Here we go. Now, what I'm working on is the best technique. At least that's what's going through my head. I need really good technique because when you're doing a lift, you don't want to think about technique. It wants to be like muscle memory. But on the lighter weights, you focus on technique. Okay, fast elbows, it's 155. Snatch doubles, 155. Fast elbows. Okay, that hurt my wrist a little bit. Ugh, I didn't warm up my wrists at all. Shoot, that's never good. All right, come on. Stop being a little girl. All right, body, you do what I tell you to do. Shut up. Shut up and do what I tell you to do. Here we go. And if you're joining, now I see a couple people joined. I appreciate you, and I'm going live for an entire year with my Olympic lifting. Encourage other people to, not just Olympic lift, but to lift. Slow elbows, I need faster. And tomorrow is my max day. So pumped. So pumped to do max. Okay, that was double. I'm gonna go up slow. I think 195 was the, 195 was the total that I gotta get to for the doubles. Today's a lighter day. Oh man, if you were here on last Friday, oh buddy, That was terrible. I mean, hard. I loved it. It was rough. Then Saturday was rough. Then Monday was rough. Tuesday was terrible. Body feeling. So now, feeling pretty good. I just hope my body responds well. So it's not just the strength, it's also your central nervous system. Like, is your body saying, yes, go ahead and lift today, you're 100%. Like Tuesday, I felt like, I had no joke, 60% of my total, like, strength. Saturday, I felt like 95%. That's why I got so heavy on everything last Saturday. All right. So I'm going live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Should I do Twitter? I have Twitter. Nobody follows me on Twitter, but should I do Twitter too? What about LinkedIn? That kind of feels like an awkward thing to go live on because people are working. Oh well. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to start going live on all those. If I'm already doing it, I might as well go live. Just an extra couple buttons. All right. So these are doubles to 60% so that I can get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's max. All right. I got my Christmas sweater in the background. Who else wears Christmas sweaters for fun? I got 5. Fast doubles. A little better. Oh, come on, get up there. Wow. Here I am talking about focusing on technique. That was the worst jerk ever. But this one's going to be amazing. Fast elbows. Amazing jerk. That was okay. That was better. Ooh. That was a first. Weird. All right, so feels weird to go up without putting a yellow on. So, you know, it's funny, I have yellows around the camera, but I'm grabbing these ones off of here because those protect my camera. And I know what you're thinking. Man, Dustin, you're weak. Well, today, I'm not lifting very much. If this is your first time and you're seeing me lift like this, you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe how weak this guy is. Well, believe it or not, this is probably where I started. Just been lifting for 10 years, and this is just a warm-up for tomorrow, max day. Yeah, and that's the reason why I'm going live. I want to go live for an entire year to encourage everyone. Well, encourage you. The gym's not scary. Nobody looks at you. Everybody's only concerned about themselves. Like, even though I'm facing away from the mirror, people look at the mirror, I'm facing towards everybody. I don't even notice people there. It's more like chaos around me, so I can just focus on my lifting. As you can see, I don't do any sets of Instagram between my lifting. I mean, shoot, I'm lifting for an hour and a half to 2 hours. I don't have time for sets of Instagram. Just joking. Most people, they wait between sets, but you know, they're on their phones between sets. Not me. I just focus on lifting. I don't need a distraction. Instagram is the distraction. Fast doubles. If that was heavier, I would have hurt myself on the clean catch. Come on, jerk. All right, let's do a good technique. You know what, I'm gonna go, instead of power, I'm gonna do a full squat all the way down, practice technique. So I'm doing clean and jerk doubles. I mean, even though this is lightweight, I still need to do good technique. So this is called Olympic lifting. If you're new, just watching. I love Olympic lifting. You know what I thought? I literally thought, you know what? I want to encourage other people to lift. Because when I come here to the gym, I get a lot of guys, I meet a lot of guys, and we encourage each other just by showing up. Hey, you're here. Try to keep up with you, buddy. People come up to me and say, or men come up and say, man, I wish I could lift like you, or do Olympic lifting. I say, come on, let's do it. Sorry, I'm gonna blow my nose. And as you can tell, if you can tell, I'm talking a lot, and nobody cares. At first I was self-conscious of, I don't want to go live, everybody's gonna look at me. But nobody cares. What happened to my music? Come on. I think my kids are using my YouTube music right now. Probably listen to Christmas music. All right. So the next one, this is, oh, how much was that? So I did 185. 195 is supposed to go to 60% of my 1 rep max to prepare for tomorrow. Ooh, little Jimi Hendrix. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. All right. Good technique. Come on, fast elbows. Fast elbows. Fast elbows. That was better. Yep. That was okay. 195. I think that's 60%. What I said my calculator told me. Snatch doubles. Or, sorry, clean and jerk doubles. So tomorrow, I get a max. I'm so pumped. If I go a day without lifting, it's so terrible. All right, fast elbows. That's okay. When I don't do good technique, I feel pain in certain places. I felt that right there because I don't know. I'll do better technique. All right, so, but yeah, big reason to go live is I already know I'm gonna be here. I already know I'm gonna be lifting. I've done it for 10 years, lifting without fail. And you know how sometimes you're thinking, man, I don't want to go to the gym. I'm the opposite. I'm thinking, man, I don't want to skip the gym. Like yesterday was a rest day. Today I feel irritated. It is a normal lifting day, but I have to go light in order to have a good lift tomorrow, max tomorrow. And then I'm going to be maxing tomorrow, but then I'm also doing deload week next week during Christmas, which irritates me to no other. I won't be able to lift, but the good reason why you do deload week is my maxes go up. Because if you, you stick around for a little while to see how much I actually lift, how much volume, how much weight, all that sort of stuff. And then you'll see, I need it. You might not, you might be stronger than me, more capacity than me, but I need, when I say I mean my central nervous system starts shutting down and it tells me, hey, you need a rest. But then the great thing, I should get stronger when I do a deload week. I get a lot stronger. So here's a bummer thing. I usually work out at least, or lift. I'm here for 2 hours, lift for an hour and a half. But the bummer thing is, with this today being preparation for tomorrow's max day, I'm done. I get to go home, which I'd rather be here and lift more, but this is what I need to do in order to hopefully get a decent max. But we'll see how I do. But we got Christmas coming up. I got my Christmas sweater. See, is that a pug? I don't know, it's got up, like, raised ears, which, do pugs have raised ears? I thought they had lower ears. But, sweet, so that was a short day of going live, and I'm all done. Now I gotta put my bar away, but thanks for being here for this short session tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I'll probably max on snatch, max on clean and jerk, max on back squat, and max on strict press. And if I'm feeling spicy, I might even max on deadlift, because I'll be toasted after that the next day and the next week. But at least I'll have, I'll be able